Everyone has desires, which is what a vision signifies. Desire is a small step method of improving our lives. Today you say, I must have a house. Tomorrow you say, I must have this money. And the next day you say, I must have something else. These are small-scale methods of planning and replanning our lives that are required to accomplish a few goals. When you describe yourself as a visionary, you are really indicating that you have a bigger goal in mind than merely making small changes to your life. Always, desire is about me. The process of vision is comprehensive. If people have a vision instead of desires, that in and of itself is a great thing. Always inclusive, vision. Desire is subjective. Desire produces small-scale adjustments and advancements. Vision has the power to change everything. So let's talk about your willingness. As you mentioned, you were a volunteer. Anyone who performs an act voluntarily is said to be a volunteer, right? There isn't any additional obligation. Financial obligations are not present. No social obligations exist. Other than that, nothing exists. You wish to take action voluntarily. As a result, you are a volunteer right now since you are a willing participant. Are you all here freely, or are you required to be here at this time? So you are voluntarily here. Your joy stems primarily from what you do voluntarily, isn't that right? Isn't it true that saying I am doing something willingly makes a huge impact, regardless of how simple, foolish, or idiotic the behavior is? This is the only distinction between heaven and hell. That is your heaven, doing anything voluntarily. Your torment is doing something you don't want to do. We already have attitudes about what we like and don't like. I either like or dislike this individual. I shall now act voluntarily around this person. I'll do things reluctantly for this person. This could be two people, two ways of living, two nations, two communities, two or many other things. I will do this voluntarily, although I don't want to. This indicates that this is either good or bad, in my opinion. Good guys and bad ones are mentioned, even on major news stations, and it just. Once you have something of this nature, you will destroy the environment. Just a matter of time, really. You have deeply ingrained yourself in American society the instant you decide whether someone is a good person or a bad person. No. There are no good or terrible individuals. Everyone alternates between the two. Everyone acts admirably if you create a very pleasant, lovely atmosphere. If you foster a negative environment, lots of individuals will behave badly. Are you sure? Although there are happy and unhappy people, there are no good or bad humans. We have the right to eliminate the evil the moment we believe we are good, don't we? Oh, it's time to stop destroying so many people. We've been doing it for too long. Because people have varying levels of knowledge and experience. Several individuals. Anyone who is different from you must be evil, right? Is this true? People who are different from me must be evil. Because you decide what you consider to be good and what constitutes goodness. No, you don't have a right to do that. To be willing means this. I just want to. I wholeheartedly affirm life. I can't say yes or no to this one. No, I simply say yes to life. You are a volunteer if you have a whole yes to life. You've evolved into a willing life. You've lost all control over your will since you've grown so willing. People frequently ask me, Sadhguru, how do you deal with all of these people, all of their awful questions, and all of their doing this and doing that? My life is not about them, I remarked. It concerns me. It concerns who I am. This relates to me. It makes no difference how they are, that is their prerogative. But I have a choice in how I am. I do it this way. Whatever they decide. I'm this way. Due to the fact that I have not granted anyone else the freedom to freak me out, get on my nerves, make me mad, or make me happy or unhappy. I kept these privileges to myself. You should do that as well. Because if someone else has the power to dictate what may occur inside of you at this precise moment, isn't that the height of slavery? Is this true? Someone else may select what should occur inside of you and, of course, what occurs around you. What happens inside of me must be of my own creating, even while what happens around us is not entirely our fault. Because they are not volunteers, anyone can scare anyone at the moment. They don't want to. Volunteering implies a lack of self-will. Whatever is required can be done. You should be aware that since we are a volunteer group, everyone is welcome. The majority of them are unqualified for the work they are doing. And because they are volunteers, I am unable to fire them. However, you must travel to paradise and today if you want to work with ideal people. However, if you believe the importance of your work, you must develop the ability to collaborate with such vile individuals. The way the world is right now, you develop the ability to work with a variety of people if you believe what you're doing is extremely important. You'll observe that even evil people may accomplish great things. Yes? However, if you're looking to work with perfect individuals, you won't. I have not yet located one. There are a variety of mixed bags, but if you're willing, that is, if you're not yes and no, yes to one and no to another, but simply one big yes, you'll find a way.